when the immediate and near-term future is so uncertain, the most valuable aspect of that wrapper, if you will, that transactional wrapper of the Deferred Sales Trust is that it gives you time.
Now I want to focus like a laser on the Deferred Sales Trust and just the value of the DST in times like this. Given everything you just said with the real economy versus, sport spilling over to the financial economy, if I'm a high net worth individual, let's say who owns a high end primary home or business in a highly appreciated manner, right, and my assets are tied to that, what is the value of the Deferred Sales Trust in times like this?
There's two things that immediately come to mind. The first thing is the obvious one, and Brett, you're probably as much, if not more, of an expert on this than I am, which is that initial, resetting of the taxable basis and the original mechanics that make a deferred sales trust what it is, and that's about realizing a transaction without having to realize the full impact of any capital gain, at the moment of the transaction. And you can layer in there a little bit if you want to. From my perspective and the pure investment management perspective, at this point in time, the most powerful aspect is it's probably none of the things that would be a good multiple choice or a good quiz in here. Probably none of the things that would immediately come to mind to your listeners, our viewers. But in my opinion, when the immediate and near-term future is so uncertain, the most valuable aspect of that wrapper, if you will, that transactional wrapper of the Deferred Sales Trust is that it gives you time. And time is precious when it comes to investing. It is oftentimes the most important single determinant of the outcome is whether or not you have time to be patient, maybe accept some lower returns now, especially on the fixed income side, wait, live to fight another day, right? But that wrapper gives you time. It insulates the assets, not completely. I mean, the assets are still going up and down, right? But the taxable impact of them going up and down isn't a wave or a volatility you'll feel every day. So what a luxury at a time like now with so much uncertainty to have that nice, big, cushy, insulating wrapper of the Deferred Sales Trust vehicle. It allows me to look at these assets, we manage a lot of them, and say, and not have our hand forced to react today. What we want to do is wait for more better information tomorrow. And it allows us to do that. Is that helpful?
It's very helpful. It unlocks the ability to build a foundation of patience. And I think in our last interview, we talked about having certainty and conviction on whatever investments you're going to be going into, right? Mm-hmm. And part of that would be the next layer is to have patience on that certainty. And if I'm hearing you right, you're saying that DST is kind of like the key to help unlock that, right? Because you're going to be able to sell, let's say, one single asset that's highly appreciated, or you're in a business sector, or you're in cryptocurrency or highly appreciated public stock, that's so high. Capture all of that, move it to on the sidelines in this position where it can be patient money, diversified, fixed income, conservative, sit in the bank for some time, right? I've had some clients sit in the bank for months, we give them some options, but we say, hey, look, you can sit and be patient too, right? Is that a fair summary of what you just said too?
It's funny because I almost finished, but then you were saying laser. And as we know, I don't always go laser. I have many lasers.